Chosen one, this is not a coincidence. The divine energy within you has brought you here. Every second of your time is arranged according to the divine plan. God has planned a very big divine plan for you. He has kept you in the front row in that plan. And now God has completed the preparations to reveal that plan for you. When you were facing days of struggle, God was preparing you for this moment. God is now going to bless your life abundantly. So now open your heart and mind, because now God is going to give you a divine message. And you are listening to this message because you have been chosen by God. And God's blessings are going to shower on you, which will change your life completely. Before going deep into this divine message, you can send a powerful reply to God by typing 999 in the comment. By doing this, you are strengthening your relationship with God, strengthening your intentions. This is aligning your energy with the power of God. This is bringing the blessings that God has in store for you. Every word you write brings energy, and every intention you release creates a ripple effect that affects your destiny. Chosen people, enjoy the blessings that God is about to bestow on you right now before the world sees your light. God's hand is upon you, and the journey you have taken, no matter how challenging, has been a preparation for the abundance to come. Subscribe to the channel before you do. Blessings before the spotlight. Before the world acknowledges your greatness, there is a quiet period that is easy to overlook. This is the time when your efforts are often invisible, when your dreams have not yet manifested in the way you imagined. During this time, it is easy to become frustrated, anxious, or impatient, especially when you are waiting for the world to see you. But it is precisely in these quiet, often overlooked moments that some of the most profound blessings occur. These blessings may not come in the form of grand gestures or awards. They may be small, seemingly insignificant moments of progress that lay the foundation for everything that comes after. They may appear as opportunities that seem trivial at first, a small chance meeting with someone who may ultimately change the direction of your life, or a fleeting moment of success that seems too small to celebrate but holds profound significance in the long run. These moments are precious, yet we often fail to acknowledge their importance because our focus is on the bigger picture, on the bigger successes that are yet to come. In trying to achieve our end goals, we sometimes forget to live in the present. We focus so much on what's next that we fail to really see what's right in front of us. And that's where we miss out on the magic. Expressing gratitude for the blessings you already have is the key to preparing yourself for the bigger joys. It's about embracing the moment and learning to appreciate the little wins that are shaping you into a person who is able to handle the bigger joys when they arrive. Think of this time as your preparation phase. It's easy to look at someone who is already in the spotlight and assume they got it all at once. But we often fail to see how many small, steady steps they've taken to get to where they are. What we don't get to see is that they had to appreciate the small victories, those quiet moments of personal growth, those days of hard work that didn't bear fruit right away, or the support they received from loved ones that motivated them to keep going when they felt like giving up. The world doesn't always recognize your worth when you expect it, and that's okay. The beauty of enjoying your blessings before stepping into the spotlight is that you get to enjoy the journey. When you're not constantly waiting for validation, you can truly feel the richness of the small moments that shape your character and build your foundation. These are the times when you learn resilience, humility, and patience, qualities that will help you when the big blessings arrive. When you fully embrace the blessings you already have in your life, you're strengthening your inner strength. You're learning how to appreciate your growth and accomplishments, even if they don't seem significant to anyone else. This is a time to develop gratitude for the little things, the quiet support of a friend, the lessons learned from a mistake, the courage to keep going even when you can't see the end result. These moments may not make the headlines, but they are important. These are the moments that shape your character, strengthen your resilience, and prepare you to handle the amount of blessings that are to come. So, instead of rushing through this phase or wishing for it to pass quickly, try to live in the present. Accept what you have at this moment, no matter how small it may seem. These small victories are the stepping stones that will lead you to something bigger. When you look back, you will realize that it wasn't just the big moments that mattered. It was the quiet, small blessings that taught you the most. And when the world finally sees your light, you will be ready. Not because you were waiting for it, but because you already learned to embrace the blessings that came before the spotlight. Building strength for the spotlight. When you go through the quiet stages of your journey, when the world hasn't yet seen your full potential, it's easy to feel like you're in a holding pattern, waiting for the day when your light will shine. But in reality, this period is a crucial time to build the strength you'll need when the world finally notices you. When the spotlight comes, it can be overwhelming. While the accolades will be rewarding, the scrutiny, challenges, and responsibility that come with it can be just as intense, if not more. And that's why this hidden stage is so important. It's the time when you prepare yourself, not just for success, but for everything that comes with it. Right now, when the world is unaware of your power, it's easy to feel like your efforts aren't being recognized. But in truth, you're being strengthened. Every small win, every challenge you face and overcome, every lesson learned in the quiet moments of growth are strengthening you for the greater purpose ahead. This stage isn't just about waiting. It's about developing the resilience to handle whatever comes your way when the spotlight finally falls on you. When your light finally shines, it won't just attract praise and admiration. People will also see your vulnerabilities, your flaws, and your mistakes. The more visible you are, the more vulnerable you'll feel to judgment and criticism. This is the time when the strength you build becomes invaluable. You must have the conviction in yourself to stand firm when people are watching your every move. Without this strength, people's attention may flinch, but if you've spent time strengthening your mental, emotional, and spiritual muscles, you'll be prepared for both the positive and negative aspects of people's attention. Building strength isn't just about physical stamina or outward success. It's about developing an inner resilience. During this hidden stage, you're given the opportunity to face your doubts, fears, and insecurities in private. This is the time when you can learn how to handle rejection, failure, and disappointment without letting them derail you. You begin to understand how to recover from setbacks, how to maintain your composure when things don't go as planned, and how to keep moving forward even when it seems like no one is watching. This stage also teaches you to handle responsibility. Success and the attention that comes with it brings a heavy sense of duty. When you are in the public eye, people look up to you, draw inspiration from your journey, or even expect you to be a role model. If you are not ready, it can be difficult to shoulder the weight of this responsibility. By using this hidden time to focus on building your strengths, you are developing the emotional maturity and self-discipline that will help you handle that responsibility gracefully. The strengths you build now will be like the roots of a tree, deep, invisible, but essential to all survival. When the winds of criticism and challenge come, you will stand firm, knowing your foundation is strong. And when you finally step into the spotlight, you will be ready, not only to receive praise, but to rise above any obstacles that come your way. Your inner strength will guide you, and you will shine not because of the attention, but because you have become a person capable of holding that light. This hidden time is not a pause in your journey. It is the most important preparation. You are getting ready for the big picture, for that moment when your power will be seen and your responsibility to the world will be revealed. Every step you take now, even if it seems unseen, is building the strength you will really need when the world finally looks at you. The power of inner work. During the quiet moments of your journey, when the world hasn't yet noticed your potential, one of the most powerful things you can do is focus on inner work. This inner work isn't always glamorous, and it doesn't always yield immediate results, but it is one of the most important steps in your evolution. It involves delving deeply into your spiritual, emotional, and mental development, the areas that shape you at your core and prepare you for the ultimate look at the world. Inner work is about healing. We all carry wounds from our past, whether they come from relationships, personal failures, or societal expectations. These wounds can hold us back if we don't take the time to heal them. It's easy to push these feelings aside, to ignore the wounds that lurk beneath the surface, but by doing so we risk letting them control us in ways we don't even realize. The healing process doesn't happen instantly, and it's not about getting over the past. It's about understanding how those experiences have shaped you and finding the strength to let go of their hold on your future. This healing allows you to move forward without the burden of old pain, making room for new opportunities and growth. Along with healing comes the need to face and overcome your fears. Fear often stands in the way of progress. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of success, these concerns can keep you stuck. The inner work here is about facing these fears head-on. It's about recognizing them, understanding where they come from, and finding the courage to move beyond them. You may not be able to eliminate all fear, but through inner work, you will learn to manage it so that it no longer controls your decisions. The more you face your fears and move beyond them, the more you will develop resilience. This resilience is crucial when the world finally notices you, because it allows you to face challenges, setbacks, and criticism without losing your sense of self. Another important part of inner work is the journey of self-discovery. Often, we look to others for validation or a sense of direction. We try to fit into the molds that society, family, or partners expect us to fill. But true power comes from knowing who you are at the deepest level. This process involves introspection, asking yourself tough questions, and being comfortable with your true self, even if it doesn't always conform to the expectations of others. The more you know who you are, the more whole you will feel when the world finally sees your light. You won't be affected by outside opinions because you will have a firm sense of your own worth and purpose. This inner work takes time, and it is often invisible to the outside world. There is no praise or recognition for the long nights spent in reflection, painful realizations, or courage to change. But these quiet, personal changes are what prepare you to shine. When the world finally notices your light, it will be because you have already done the work necessary to ensure it is not just a surface-level glow. Your light will be rooted in deep self-awareness, healing, and strength. Without this foundation, it can easily fade or be dimmed by external pressures. Inner work means laying the groundwork for a future where you're not only prepared for the challenges that come with success, but also able to maintain it. It means making sure your light shines not because of external validation, but because it comes from strength, self-love, and inner peace. The more work you do within yourself, the more your true light will shine when the world is finally ready to see it. Staying humble in your blessings. When your time comes and the world begins to notice your greatness, it's easy to let the recognition go to your head. The applause, the accolades, the recognition. It can all feel incredibly rewarding and validating, especially after years of hard work in the shadows. However, this moment of recognition is a delicate one. It's important to remember that the blessings and successes you receive are not meant to boost your ego or inflate your sense of self-worth. They are tools, opportunities, and responsibilities given to you so that you can fulfill a higher purpose, one that extends far beyond personal gain or pride. Humility is one of the most powerful qualities you can maintain as you move forward. It may seem counterintuitive, especially when you've worked so hard for what you've achieved, but the more grounded you stay, the more impressive your journey will be. Humility allows you to stay connected to the essence of why you started in the first place, to serve a greater purpose, to use your gifts for good, and to inspire others along the way. If you let your success define your identity or elevate you above others, you risk forgetting the real reason behind your blessings. When people recognize you for your talents or accomplishments, it's important to remind yourself that none of this would be possible without the people, circumstances, and opportunities that have helped shape you along the way. No one achieves greatness alone. There are always mentors, supporters, and challenges that have contributed to your growth. Staying humble means acknowledging these influences and recognizing that your success is not just the result of your efforts, but the result of a combination of factors that came together in your life. Humility also helps you stay connected to those around you. When you let pride or ego take over, you put distance between yourself and others. People start to feel like they are beneath you or don't matter in your presence. This is dangerous because your journey isn't just about you. It's about the impact you can have on others, how you can inspire and motivate them to pursue their own greatness. If you forget where you came from or who helped you, you risk losing touch with those who once supported you and who still need your example. As you grow and your blessings grow, remember that you are a conduit for something bigger than yourself. The success you experience is not meant to accumulate or show off, but to share it. When you stay humble, you open yourself up to the possibility of using your blessings in ways that benefit others rather than allowing them to become a source of pride. It's about using your influence and position to lift, teach, and inspire others to find their own path. Staying humble keeps you grounded, even when the world around you begins to change. Success can sometimes distort reality, making you think you are invincible or beyond reproach. But humility reminds you that you are still learning, still growing, and still human. It helps you stay open to criticism, new ideas, and the constant evolution of your journey. No matter how high you rise, there is always something to learn, and the more you stay humble, the more you will continue to grow and use your gifts for the greater good. Staying humble in your blessings ensures that your journey is not about self-acclaim, but about fulfilling your mission. When you stay connected to your purpose and keep your feet on the ground, your light will shine even brighter because it will be rooted in something much deeper than mere personal success. It will be a light that lights the way for others, that inspires others to see the greatness within themselves. And in the end, that is the truest form of success. God's hand is upon you. There are moments in life when you feel like you are going through the toughest of times, facing obstacles that seem insurmountable and grappling with challenges that make you question everything. During these times, it's easy to forget that there's a greater plan unfolding, one that is beyond our immediate understanding. Yet, in the midst of all the trials and tribulations, it's important to remember that God's hand is upon you, guiding you, shaping you, and preparing you for something far greater than you could have ever imagined. The journey you've taken, no matter how difficult it may seem now, has not been in vain. Every challenge, every obstacle, and every struggle you've faced has been a step towards a future filled with abundance and blessings. Sometimes we get so caught up in the struggle that we fail to see the purpose behind it. But just as a sculptor carves a piece of marble to reveal the masterpiece inside, the challenges you have faced have been shaping and refining you for the role you are to play. God has been with you every step of the way, even when you felt you were alone. Preparing for the abundance to come often doesn't look exactly like we expect. It can feel uncomfortable, even painful, because we are molding and changing. But it is during times like these that your character is strengthened, your faith is tested, and your resilience is built. God doesn't promise an easy way out, but He does promise that you will never be left alone. Each hardship you have faced has been an opportunity for growth, building the inner strength, wisdom, and courage you will need when abundance arrives. What seems like an endless struggle or time of difficulty is actually laying the foundation for the blessings that will come your way. It's not always easy to see it in the moment, but every season of hardship is setting the stage for a season of harvest. The pain you've endured, the doubts you've struggled with, and the lessons you've learned are all part of the preparation process. You're being prepared not only for the blessings, but also for the responsibility and purpose that come with them. God's hand on you is a reminder that you are never alone on this journey. Even in the darkest times when you feel lost or overwhelmed, His guidance is always available. It is through these challenging moments that He molds you, bringing you closer to your true calling. Sometimes it's the most difficult experiences that reveal who you really are and help you find your deepest strengths. And when the time comes for that abundance to flow into your life, you'll be ready to receive it, not with arrogance, but with gratitude, knowing it's hard-earned. So, as you continue on your path, don't lose heart. Trust that every struggle you face is getting you closer to something magnificent. God has been with you in the quiet moments, in the painful moments, and in the moments of doubt, and is preparing you for the abundance to come. Keep your faith strong, knowing that His hand is on you, leading you to a future filled with more blessings than you can currently imagine. This journey, though difficult, is preparing you for something beautiful, and the abundance that awaits you will be a reflection of the growth, resilience, and faith you have built along the way. The power of influence. When your light starts to shine, it's easy to think that the changes in your life are only about you, your success, your accomplishments, your recognition. But the truth is that your purpose, when it's fully realized, won't just change your life. It will have a profound impact on the lives of those around you. That's the power of your light. It doesn't just illuminate your own path. It creates a ripple effect that inspires others to find and embrace their own light. When you step into your purpose, you naturally begin to radiate a sense of possibility and hope. Those around you will notice the change happening in your life, and it will inspire them to believe that they too can rise above their challenges, find their own strengths, and step into their own greatness. That's the essence of the ripple effect. Your actions, your words, and your example have the power to inspire others to step toward their dreams, believe in themselves, and use their gifts for good. The light that shines within you has the power to awaken something in others, starting a chain reaction that can lead to widespread change and growth. But here's the thing. Your purpose isn't to simply bask in that light or take pride in the attention you receive from it. It's not about personal glory or receiving validation from the world. Instead, your role is to use your light as a beacon to guide others, empowering them to step into their potential. The more you uplift and inspire those around you, the more your influence will grow. When you share your light with others, you create space for them to shine as well, and in turn, they will do the same for others, continuing the cycle of empowerment, growth, and positivity. The beauty of your purpose is that it's not just for you, it's collective. The blessings you receive, the success you achieve, and the recognition you receive are not just rewards to be enjoyed privately. They are tools, gifts, and resources that you are to use for the greater good. Your life's purpose is to inspire others to find their purpose, to show them what's possible when they embrace their gifts and live with purpose. It's about creating a world where everyone can thrive, where people are empowered to step into their true potential and make a difference in their own way. When you remember that your light isn't just for you, it helps you stay grounded. It's easy to get caught up in the accolades or attention that comes with success. But if you remember that your blessings are to help others, you stay focused on the bigger picture. Your calling is to make a lasting difference, to lift others up, and to show them that they too have the power to make a positive difference in the world. The impact you make is not measured by how many accolades you receive, but by how much you inspire and empower others to discover their own greatness. The true power of your light lies in its ability to create a ripple effect that extends far beyond you. When you shine, you don't just change your own life, you help change the lives of everyone you touch. Your blessings become a tool for collective growth, lifting others and making a lasting impact on the world. This way, your purpose becomes bigger than you ever imagined, and the legacy you leave behind will be one that will continue to inspire and empower long after you step away from the spotlight. Embracing the quiet. In the moments of stillness before the world begins to see your light, there's a powerful opportunity for growth and alignment. It's easy to feel impatient during these quiet times, wondering when the spotlight will finally turn on you. But what may seem like a period of inactivity is actually a sacred time of deep reflection and preparation. The quiet before your big reveal is not a void. It's a rich, fertile space where you can recharge, reconnect with your inner self, and align with the true purpose that will guide you through the next chapter of your journey. In the stillness, there is clarity. It is here, away from the noise and distractions of the world, that you can hear the voice of your true desires. The world is constantly pulling at us, telling us what to do, how to be, and who to become. In the midst of all that external influence, it's easy to lose touch with what you truly want and what your heart is calling you toward. The quiet allows you to block out the clutter and hear your own inner voice. It's in this silence that you can take a step back and assess whether your current path aligns with your true self. You can ask yourself deep, honest questions about what you want to create and the impact you want to have. The quiet gives you the space to explore those questions without the pressure of needing immediate answers or validation. This time of reflection also allows you to deepen your understanding of your calling. Your purpose is something that evolves over time, and in the quiet, you can gain deeper insight into what that purpose truly means for you. It's easy to be distracted by the expectations of others or by the idea of success, but the quiet allows you to return to the essence of why you're here. By reflecting on your values, your passions, and the things that make you come alive, you reconnect with the core of your mission. This is the time to clarify your vision, not just for what you want to accomplish, but for who you want to become. The more you understand your calling, the stronger and more authentic your light will be when it's time to share it with the world. But the quiet is not just about introspection, it's also about rest and recharge. In order to shine brightly, you need to take care of yourself. This sacred time allows you to rest, heal, and replenish your energy so that you're ready for the challenges and responsibilities ahead. Without this time to recharge, your light can become dimmed by burnout, exhaustion, or disconnection. The quiet gives you the opportunity to focus on self-care, to nourish your body, mind, and soul, so that when the time comes for you to step into your greatness, you are operating from a place of balance and strength. While it may seem like nothing is happening in these quiet moments, this is the time when your inner radiance is growing. The quiet is nurturing your growth on a deep, subconscious level. You are being prepared for what is to come, and this preparation is essential for the work you are meant to do in the world. The world will eventually witness your light, but before it does, you need to let it grow in the quiet spaces where it can expand without distraction or interference. This time allows your spirit to evolve, your purpose to become clearer, and your strength to solidify. The quiet is not something to rush through or dismiss. It is a crucial part of your journey, a time for you to reflect, rest, and realign with your higher self. It is a space where your light can grow in preparation for its eventual reveal to the world. When the time is right, you'll be ready to step into the spotlight, not just as someone who shines, but as someone who is deeply aligned with their true purpose, clear in their vision, and grounded in their strength. The quiet is where it all begins, and in that space, everything you need to shine brightly is being cultivated. Patience in preparation. The journey of the chosen ones is often not a quick one. Unlike others who may seem to experience rapid success or instant recognition, your path is one of deep preparation, growth, and refinement. It can be frustrating when you see others moving forward while you feel like you're stuck in a waiting period. It's easy to question whether your hard work is paying off or whether you're on the right track. But this waiting period is not wasted time. In fact, it is one of the most important phases of your journey. Patience in preparation is a practice that requires trust and faith. It's about understanding that everything is happening for a reason, even when it doesn't feel like it. The world may not see your light yet, and that's okay. This time is not about external validation or immediate results. It's about giving yourself the space and time to develop into the person you are meant to be. While it might seem like others are racing ahead, your journey is uniquely yours. It's unfolding in its own time, and each step, no matter how slow it seems, is preparing you for the bigger picture. During this period, there is much work being done beneath the surface. It's like planting a seed and nurturing it until it's strong enough to break through the soil and grow into something powerful. In the quiet, unseen moments, you are being refined and shaped by experiences that are preparing you for the blessings and challenges ahead. These moments of waiting are not signs of stagnation. They are opportunities for deep growth. You are learning, evolving, and discovering new strengths within yourself. Sometimes it's in the stillness that the most important lessons are learned, and it's through patience that you develop the resilience you'll need when your moment arrives. It's important to trust the timing of your process. We often want things to move faster, especially when we can see where we want to go. But rushing the process can lead to missed opportunities for growth. Every experience, every challenge, and every moment of waiting is adding something to your journey. Trust that each step, no matter how small, is leading you exactly where you need to be. Your growth may not be immediate, but it is steady, and the lessons you're learning now are preparing you to handle the success that will eventually come your way. Patience also teaches you how to let go of the need for constant control. It's easy to get frustrated when things don't unfold the way you envisioned, but this waiting period is an opportunity to release the need for perfection or immediate results. Instead, it's about allowing life to flow, trusting that everything is happening as it should, and knowing that your time will come when the foundation you've built is strong enough to support it. Conclusion. In conclusion, being one of the chosen ones means understanding that your blessings are part of a larger journey. Take this time to enjoy and appreciate what you have, as it will form the basis of your future greatness. The world may not see your light today, but it will soon, and when it does, you will be ready. Your preparation, your inner work, and your humility will guide you to impact the world in a powerful way. Embrace the quiet, stay grounded in your purpose, and trust that your time will come. When the world sees your light, it will be a reflection of everything you have cultivated in private, and the impact will be transformative.